Hey there, it's Laura here from makingcardsisfun.com and welcome to another card making video tutorial here at my blog and YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be creating a super cute Lawn Fawn Reveal Wheel card featuring the Benny Bunny die cut set from Dendennis. I'm starting out with the main panel for my Reveal Wheel card and I am clicking in that little add-on and then I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine. This add-on is from the Square Reveal Wheel add-on and it comes with a little heart and a little oval. So today I am using the oval. Next I'm doing some partial die cutting, so I am lining up my cardstock with the edge of my cutting plate. Then I am lining up my die and then I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine so I only have the bottom half of my Reveal Wheel card front. I'm using the Grassy border die from Lawn Fawn to die cut a Grassy border, and then I die cut this flower border from Lawn Fawn 4 times using some colored cardstock. I am cutting off those little flowers because this die doesn't come with a separate flower die, so you have to cut your own little flowers. But that's okay, it's really quick and easy. The cardstock I'm using is a mix of Lawn Fawn and Basil cardstock. I just used some scraps. I save all of my colored cardstock scraps in one clear envelope and then I just grab a color whenever I need it. So I don't really remember the brand or the color, but it's definitely either from Basil or from Lawn Fawn. I'm adhering those little flowers to my border using the Lawn Fawn glue tube and my tweezers from EK Success. So I'm lining that up, and as you can see, that lines up perfectly since it's from the same die. You just had to cut off that little flower and that's it. By the way, there is a curved version of this, or no, sorry, there's a straight version of the flower border available, and that one comes with a separate little flower die cut, which makes it a little bit faster. So I'm going to decorate the front of my Reveal Wheel card using Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink and the mini cloud edges stencil from My Favorite Things. I started out by adding a little bit of color on the bottom of this cardstock, and then I'm going in with the stencil. So it's really easy, you just hold your stencil on your paper and then you go over your cardstock with the Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink and then you just move your way from the bottom to the top. And then I like to turn my stencil around so that not every layer of clouds looks the exact same. Finally, I'm just going over that cardstock using my Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink again, just to kind of blend that out and to make it a really subtle cloud pattern. Today, I decided to use the Benny Bunny die cut sets from Dendennis. Instead of using a stamp set and coloring it with Copic markers, I decided to switch it up for once. So these dies from Dendennis Dendennis is a Dutch brand, so I get these products from Cloud9 Crafts, which is an online craft shop based in the Netherlands. So Cloud9 Crafts sells these Dendennis dies. I'm not sure if they are available internationally. I have to check that out for you. I'm assembling this little bunny using some tiny foam squares and then the Lawn Fawn glue tube. So it's really quick and easy to assemble your bunny. You can even customize it. You don't have to necessarily position it like I did. There are many options. So over here I have my wheel for my Reveal Wheel card and I am lining that up with this stencil. So there are many stencils available, which makes it really quick and easy to stamp the Reveal Wheel. The sentiments I'm using today are from the Love Poems stamp set from Lawn Fawn, and I wanted my card to say, roses are red, violets are blue, I'm lucky to have a friend like you. I'm stamping these sentiments using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and then I am going in with some kitchen flour on my card front because I'll be doing some heat embossing, and the kitchen flour takes away any static cling. I'm also stamping a sentiment from the Love Poem stamp set that says "Just a Little Note to Say." I used Versamark ink and I'm sprinkling on some opaque bright white embossing powder from Wow. I'm heat setting my embossing powder until it's melted completely, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this little frame for my oval using the Lawn Fawn glue tube and my EK Success tweezers. So this little oval frame also comes with the square add-on die cut sets for the Lawn Fawn Reveal Wheel. I'm adhering my finished flower border to my Reveal Wheel card using my ATG from Scotch, and then I'm also going to adhere the grassy border on top of that flower border using some foam squares. But before I do that, I am going in with the Lawn Fawn glue tube once again, just to fill in those little gaps on the flowers. So I'm going to piece in those little teeny tiny circles over there so that the flower border just looks a little bit more finished, and so that the flowers don't have any holes, because that wouldn't make any sense. So I'm adhering my grassy border using foam squares, and then it's time to just finish the rest of this card. To be honest, these Reveal Wheel cards look tricky, and it looks like they are really time consuming and that they take a lot of time and effort to make, but in reality, I spend less time on a Reveal Wheel card than I spend time on a regular card, because these just come together so quickly. So I die cut that little wheel base, or the little wheel base for my Reveal Wheel card, and then I am putting a brad through the back of the wheel, and then I can just close that up and apply some foam squares, and then I'm going to line that up with my Reveal Wheel card base. So it's really easy to line that up because there are some scored lines on your wheel. So you can't really see them on camera, but they are really easy to see in real life. So all you have to do is just line them up until you don't see the scored lines anymore, and then you can perfectly position that on your base for the Reveal Wheel. Now I am just applying more foam squares all around the Reveal Wheel, making sure that there's a lot of dimension and that everything will be adhered nicely. And then I'm also going to adhere a piece of 6x6 pattern paper from Lawn Fawn. This is from their really rainbow petite paper pack. I die cut a large rectangle using the large stitched rectangles die cut set from Lawn Fawn. And then I'm going to position my finished piece onto the note card. I also stamped a sentiment that says "Turn me," so the recipient knows to turn the wheel. Finally, I'm going in with the Spectrum Noir shimmer pen to add some clear sparkle here and there. And that finishes up my super cute Lawn Fawn Reveal Wheel card featuring Dendennis dies. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye bye.